LooseMan, today's topics are: do you worry that you wouldn't know what to do if your child was choking? Should grandparents be allowed to punish kids? Are you a fan of public affection? Was your husband a soldier after childbirth? An extra topic: have you been a victim of online trolls? On today's panel was Nadia Sawalha, Coleen Nolan, Saira and Gloria Hunniford. And now with me, Ashley Gardner. And the guest today was Willoughby and Dr. Hilary Jones. So let's start off with, was your husband a soldier after childbirth? Was he there, every step of the way and everything else? Because apparently Beyonce has said in interview in Vogue magazine that Jay-Z was a soldier after the birth, which I think every dad should be. I know I would be. And Nadia was saying how amazing Mark was, and Coleen was saying how amazing Ray was with Kira, and the boys, when they had the boys with Shane Ritchie, the boys had a pooey nap. When the boys had a pooey nappy and Coleen wasn't there, he'd wake up the neighbour to get them to change it. Just stick a peg on your nose, mate. You'd be right then. Next was, are you a fan of public affection? Or the panel love it. Coleen said that she would be happy with any form of affection. I think it's up to the couple, really. If people want to do that in public, then why not? I know I would be, but not all the time. I think it can get too much and over the top sometimes. But it's nice to see people love each other by showing their affection for one another. I think it's really nice, but it can get too much. And next is, a grandma has come up with a plan to teach her 7-year-old granddaughter a lesson. She wants to buy her a book of manners for her next birthday as a punishment for never saying please or thank you. Is this acceptable? Should you let them discipline your child? I think giving them a book ain't really a punishment. And I think grandparents should only punish them if they are in their care. If the parents are there too, then it's up to the parents to punish their own children. And Nadia was saying about Nanny Di, about how she's a bad grandma, but it was such a funny story when she was explaining it. Love Nanny Di. She's so funny and brilliant. Check Nanny Di out on Nadia Sawalha and Family YouTube, because she does a lot of movie reviews with them, so go and check it out. Next was Willoughby come on to discuss about what the government is looking for to make transgender more easier. and India doesn't agree with it, and I think India is absolutely amazing, beautiful. She was saying about Theresa May wants to medicalize. Yeah, she wants to demedicalize it, and it's completely wrong. So I completely agree with India. The government shouldn't make changing gender easier. And 7 years old is way too young to even think about doing it, because if you're 7 years old and you're not happy in the body you're in, then I think you should go and talk to your doctors, talk to your counsellor, talk to, transgender or LGBT community, just to properly get every aspect, so you know what the procedure is and everything else, because you might say that when you're 7, but when you're 12 or 13 you might completely change your mind. So you might think like that at 7 years old, but once you go there's no coming back, so you need to really think hard about what you want. And then after that, Dr. Hilary come on, and about a joke. What was it? A choking child is every parent's worst nightmare, and one Coleen went through when her son Shane choked on his food at just 8 months old. This experience stopped her giving her kids solid food for months, and she talked about how it impacted on her life. And Dr. Hilary joined the LooseMan to show us some crucial life saving tips on what to do if your child or baby is choking. And babies have or toddlers have really strong cough reflex. Like he said, the best thing to do is to go on a first aid course, which I think should be in every postnatal classes, is it? I think first aid should be in every class, and every parent should have first aid training, and even people that doesn't have children should do first aid training. So one of the other things he was saying is about when you feed them grapes, instead of cutting it like short ways, cut it long ways. So instead of cutting it that way, cut it that way. So it goes down easier. So under the age of 1, you need to check the mouth. First step. 2, give 5 sharp back slaps, hard. 3, check the mouth again. It's still happening. 4, give 5 sharp thrusts. 5, check again. 2. Bend child forward and give 5 sharp... Oh, hang on. Sorry. Where is it? Yeah, so for under 1-year-old, check the mouth, give 5 sharp back slaps, check the airway, give 5 sharp thrusts, check again, and then repeat that cycle. And then for a toddler, check the mouth, bend your child forward, knees, and then give 5 sharp back slaps, check the mouth, and then still nothing, give 5 abdominal thrusts, and then check the mouth again, and then keep repeating that cycle. And for all full details of and clips, go over to loosewomen.com, because it's something everyone needs to learn. And I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant that they've had him on the show today to do that. Everyone needs training on it. And then last topic is one that I've been seeing a lot of lately on Twitter. Over the past couple of days, I've seen people tweeting about being trolled and that. Why isn't more being done about these complete idiots that think it's funny to troll and be nasty to people? When I was doing my charity event months ago, which I'd done live on all my social media, I was being trolled on Twitter because I was raising money for charity. I don't have it now, but if I see someone being nasty on social media, I will step in and bite back. But do it in a nice, calm way. I know there are so many people that say, if you're on social media, you should expect it. Well, that's a load of rubbish, because if you're on social media, that doesn't give them the right to troll you, to be nasty to you. What do you think about it? What should be done about trolls? Have you been a victim of one? Or are you a troll? What do you get out of being so nasty to people online? Let me know. So yeah, that was it today. Can't wait to see who's on the show tomorrow.